The axis today is not liberal and conservative. The axis is constructive-destructive. Making an enduring company was both harder and more important than making a great product. Let them know precisely what you are going to do with their data. I think we are having fun. I think our customers really like our products, and we are always trying to do better. The people who are doing the work are the moving force behind the Macintosh. My job is to create a space for them to clear out the rest of the organization and keep it at bay. There are sneakers that cost more than an iPod. Who wants a stylus? You have to get M and put M away, and you lose M. Duck. Nobody wants a stylus. One, demonstrations always crash, and two, the probability of them crashing goes up exponentially with the number of people watching. Woz is living his own life now. He has not been around Apple for about 5 years, but what he did will go down in history. It is very simple. The more successful you are, the more you will earn. But if you are not successful, you will not earn a dime. The 7-inch tablets are too big to compete with a smartphone and too small to compete with an iPad. Apple stores are intended not just to move boxes, but to enrich lives. We try to use the talents we do have to express our deep feelings, to show our appreciation of all the contributions that came before us, and to add something to that flow. That is what is driven me. When the sales guys run the company, the product guys do not matter so much, and a lot of them just turn off. When companies get bigger, they try to replicate their success, but they assume their magic came from process. They try to use processes to substitute content. I get asked a lot why Apple's customers are so loyal. It is not because they belong to the Church of Mac. That is ridiculous. Stealing music is not right, and I can understand people being very upset about their intellectual property being stolen. I am very excited about having the internet in my den. I am not worried about the country's long-term future. This country is insanely great. What I am worried about is that we do not talk enough about solutions. We are cautious. We'd rather exceed expectations than miss, but I think it is going to be a continued difficult economy. Apple is trying a different way to navigate out of this. We are trying to innovate. People equated burning CDs with theft. That is not what burning CDs is. Theft is about acquiring the music from the internet. We are going to be able to ask our computers to monitor things for us, and when certain conditions happen, are triggered, the computers will take certain actions and inform us after the fact. Mac OS X Tiger will come out long before Longhorn. You know, I have got a plan that could rescue Apple. I cannot say any more than that. It is the perfect product and the perfect strategy for Apple, but nobody there will listen to me. If, for some reason, we make some big mistake and IBM wins, my personal feeling is that we are going to enter a computer dark ages for about 20 years. The tragedy is that Dell did not win it, we lost it. There is a lot of symbolism to your return. Is that going to be enough to reinvigorate the company with a sense of magic? I think right now it is a battle for the mindshare of developers and for the mindshare of customers, and right now iPhone and Android are winning that battle. I can help the next generation remember the lineage of great companies here and how to continue the tradition. The Valley has been very supportive of me. I should do my best to repay. The creative industries tend to dismiss technology as just something to buy and not understand how hard it is and how creative it can be as well. School was pretty hard for me at the beginning. The problem is I am older now. I am 40 years old, and this stuff does not change the world. It really does not. People say sometimes, you work in the fastest moving industry in the world. I do not feel that way. I think I work in one of the slowest. It seems to take forever to get anything done. What this means is that people are seeing a stable business, which is good, and a business that is in control, which is also good. The world does not need another Dell or Compaq. I just had a romance that I really care about. A lot, I mean. A lot go up in smoke. Because of the stress and the sort of other woman that Macintosh is. Apple has some tremendous assets, but I believe without some attention, the company could, I am searching for the right word, could die. You know, my main reaction to this money thing is that it is humorous, all the attention to it, because it is hardly the most insightful or valuable thing that has happened to me. The reason we would not make a 7-inch tablet is not because we do not want to hit a price point, it is because we do not think you can make a great tablet with a 7-inch screen. When we hire someone, even if they are going to be in marketing, I will have them talk to the design folks and the engineers. You know, you keep on innovating, you keep on making better stuff, and if you always want the latest and greatest, then you have to buy a new iPod at least once a year. The web is just going to be one more of those major change factors that businesses face every decade. Electronics was something I could always fall back on when I needed food on the table. You'll see more and more perfection of that computer as servant, but the next thing is going to be computer as a guide or agent. I think we need editorial oversight now more than ever. Anything we can do to help newspapers find new ways of expression that will help them get paid, I am all for. But it is a disservice to constantly put things in this radical new light that it is going to change everything. Things do not have to change the world to be important. A lot of companies do things because it is technically possible, but in the end, nobody cares. Nobody wants to buy them. It is piracy, not overt online music stores, which is our main competitor. I think money is a wonderful thing because it enables you to do things. It enables you to invest in ideas that do not have a short-term payback.